welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne. Get familiar. So on this video there is a lot to unpack. We are going to talk about Kanye West, presidential race, his Twitter rant, he wants to divorce Kim, and we're also going to talk about, he mentioned the fact that he and Kim wanted to abort not when she was just in the belly. So it is a lot to unpack on this video, and we're going to run straight into it, right? So basically Kanye West is said that he has been trying to seek divorce from Kim for over a year, and Kim is refusing him, and he basically trashed Kris Jenner, and he's basically calling her a pimp, saying that she pimped out her daughters, pimped out Kim, pimped out Kylie, and she's planning to pimp North and Chicago in a Playboy shirt. So he's basically calling her out, he's basically trashing her on Twitter. And the thing is this, right? The Kardashian PR, they're working hard. I mean, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. They are trying to make it look like it's Kanye West is having a mental breakdown. The PR team are working so seriously, and I'm kind of surprised because the Kardashian clan, they do like a bit of publicity. They do like publicity stunt. They like the news, they like the attention, both the good, the bad. So why are they trying to turn this around and spin it around like it's a mental breakdown? So the issue with Kanye is that he is such a controversial celebrity. He has such a big personality. I mean, he's the same person that said that slavery was the choice. I mean, so it's difficult to know when Kanye West is being offensive and when he's having a mental breakdown. There's like this line you can't really tell, and the thing is this, right? You don't know if he's having bipolar issues or it's just saying what it really feels like. Maybe it's just thrashing them out, maybe because he said he's been trying to get divorced over a year. So since she's avoiding the issue privately, maybe he just trash it out on the social media. That is how he wants to get at this family. So on the matter of not wanting his kids to do Playboy, because he said none of the West kids, not Chicago, are going to do a Playboy shoot, and he wants to divorce Kim. Honestly, what was Kanye thinking about? I mean, this is the same man that married a woman with one of the most popular sex tape ever, and Kanye has even talked about rewatching the sex tape. I mean, what kind of a man would marry Kim and expect everything to be like all dandy, all cute, all flowers? I mean, he's the same person that when they got together, he intentionally pushed Kim to be more seductive. Like, he pushed her beyond her limits. He gave her all this confidence, all the sexiness. I mean, he introduced her to like better stylists, her style upgraded, everything about her upgraded, even her looks on Met Gala upgraded, and he pushed her to be more provocative, and he was bragging about it on the media. He was bragging about it. So I don't know why it's a problem now. I don't know why he's like he wants her to turn around and everything. I mean, this Kim was the kind of person that when she was with Chris Humphrey, her second husband, I don't know. I mean, she tried to tone down her sex appeal until she got with Kanye, and there was like a whole resonance, and she became much more, and now after giving her all this confidence, after giving her all this razzmatazz, Kanye went to open up a church, and he expects Kim to do a 360 turnaround for him. That is totally not going to happen. I mean, Kanye is on his own personal journey. He's maybe finding Christ, whatever he's doing. I don't think Kim is there right now, and she said it on one of the episodes that she's not about that life, so this marriage, to me, it looks like it's over, it's done. The marriage is on the rocks. I mean, how do you get back from trashing your wife on Twitter, saying all the sort of things, comparing Chris to the North Korea leader? How do you come back from that? So he really opened his eyes and walked into a marriage with this woman that she's like a sex goddess. She is into selling. That's what she sells. She sells sex. So he openly walked into the marriage, and he keeps on ranting that Kim has an entanglement with Meek Mill. I don't know why. I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's just a rant, if there's any element of truth into it. But basically, I don't know why Kanye would be surprised even if it's true, because Kanye and Kim got together when she was still with her husband Chris Humphrey. So I mean, if she could do this when she was with Chris, maybe she wants to entangle with Meek Mill. And the thing is this, right? You don't need a crystal ball to tell you what kind of a person Kim is. Her entire life is on social media. We've seen her cheat when she was what's the name of that first bass guy? I don't know. We've seen her cheat with numerous guys. So I don't know. You don't need a crystal ball to tell you if Kim is gonna cheat or if Kanye is gonna cheat, because Kanye was also cheating on Amber Rose with Kim. So to me, both of them, they're capable of, you know, having extramarital entanglement. So the thing is this: I don't get how any man can marry Kim, you know, with a mom like Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner, she works harder than the devil, and you know, you just expect that the entire Kardashian legacy to just crumble. You expect them to just change. I think that this whole legacy of just being a sex selling things with your appeal and everything, I think it will probably continue with the kids. You know, it will probably continue with North. It will probably continue with Chicago. That is their legacy. So Kanye walked into this marriage, walked into this family, knowing fully well this is what they do, this is their brand, this is their business, you know, and turning around and saying Kim is a Chris is a pimp. Is like, are you naive? Are you, what's up with you? So somewhere I noticed that some men, yeah, they like to turn women to projects, right? They would intentionally get with a woman that loves wearing weaves, that loves wearing makeup. There's some women that are just extra. You will get to them, then you make them your women, then you want them to turn around overnight and just be plain Jane. It is not going to happen. You're not going to change Kim Kardashian. It's not going to happen. She's too far gone into a brand. You know, at least something that Kim will probably, like, it is what you know you pass on to your kids, right? Kim will probably pass on this lifestyle to her kids. It's just like with Serena Williams. I mean, she's like the best, you know, tennis player in the world, and she's passing it to Olympia. It's just common sense. It's common logic. I don't know what's up with Kylie. You know, like, I'm not even a Kardashian fan, but Kanye also is complicit in this. Like, he basically was pushing Kim to be more provocative. He was pushing her to be just more. Why is it not a problem now? You know, I don't expect her to change. It is a brand, and the thing is this: is it that Kanye accepts it, or the marriage is on the rocks? The thing is really affecting him, for him to be ranting over, you know, Kim and everything. I'm sure he has been pushing her to change. I saw that in one of their episodes. It was like, Kim is not going to change. So people are claiming that this is a Kardashian curse, a classic Kardashian curse. There is a theory that all the men that a Kardashian / Jenner gets involved with, they end up having bad luck, and there must be something lurking in that family. This is not normal. I mean, the pattern is kind of repeating itself. We've seen it with Rob, we've seen this with Bruce Jenner, we've seen this with Scott, Lamar, now Kanye. I mean, is there something in the water in the family? Because this conspiracy theory is beginning to look real. It's either there's a curse, or the Kardashians, they just have horrible luck in picking men. They just be the worst, you know. They just, or it could be because, you know, their reality TV show is giving us too much personal details. Maybe other people are dealing with all their demons in the background, but the Kardashians are actually highlighting, you know, the demons the men in their lives are fighting. So it looks like, you know, there's a big curse, you know, plaguing them. But this pattern is looking suspicious, you know. There's also a speculation that Kanye West could probably be doing this for clout. You know, at the end of the day, this is Hollywood after all. I mean, it's possible. And the thing is this, yeah, people are saying maybe he's trying to promote an album, maybe it needs publicity. And we all know that the Kardashian family, they love publicity, good publicity, bad publicity. They embrace it, they don't care. And the thing is that, so it could be a planned work with with Chris, you know, the whole presidential race, the whole Twitter, and like I said, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner, she works harder, right? But one thing for sure, I'm not convinced that Kanye could be doing this for clout, because Kanye is such a genius. Kanye is not, he's not like an upcoming artist. He's not like August Alsine, you know. He is Kanye. So I don't think he needs publicity to get his music out there. I'm sure people, when he wants to release an album, I'm sure people pre-order anything. So I don't think Kanye needs to go on the Twitter rant and drag the life out of Kim just to sell one album or two. So it could be that Kanye is actually having a real life crisis. He's probably having mental breakdown, and you know, there have been speculations that since his mother passed away, that he has been dealing with bipolar. So that speculation is out there. Even Kim confirmed it. I mean, Kim's PR team, they gave out such an amazing like response to this whole thing. It was so professional. There was no bashing. She didn't admit anything. She didn't admit to the abortion. She didn't admit to pimping the kids out. So Kim's PR team, they released a very, very composed statement. They said that, you know, Kanye's bipolar and he's going through a difficult time, and they want privacy and everything. And the thing is this, right? Kim is somebody that she loves publicity. She loves both the good and bad, and for her to be requesting privacy at this difficult time, it could be that Kanye is really, really having a mental breakdown. Maybe this is just a cry for help. And the thing is, like, she was explaining to people that she can't, you know, a lot of people are like bashing her that why is she not there for her husband, because they're not in the same state right now. So she's telling people that she can't really force Kanye to a psychiatric hospital because he's an adult, and you know, it's a very complicated issue. Like, if the person like, you can't actually say that you don't want help. You can't force somebody that's going through a mental issue, you can't really force them into, because they do have like, what's it called, I mean, they can't refuse medical treatment. So she's explaining that to the people on the internet, that Kanye is an adult, her hands are tied. And the thing is, Kim, she must be going through the most horrific, the most horrible time of her life. I mean, everything is just, Kim is somebody that she doesn't mind, you know, exposing her private life. She doesn't mind telling people about her abortion. But Kim wants to be paid for every information that is going out there. So Kanye is giving us all this information for free, you know, talking about he wanting a divorce for over 1 year. I mean, talking about aborting, trying to abort North. Kim wants to be paid before any information goes out. So this must be one of the most disastrous time of her life. She was going through like a nightmare. And the thing is that Kanye West told the whole world everything. He told us everything. And unfortunately for North, she will grow up to, it's out there, it's out, once it's on the internet, it's out there forever. And North will grow up knowing that there was a time that her parents were planning on getting rid of her. So I don't know how that's going to affect her psychologically. And this marriage is definitely on the rocks. It looks like things are potentially going to be over for them. And maybe the thing that is keeping the marriage going on is the kids. They do have 4 children under 10. I mean, they have to consider that, and I think it may be difficult or it may be expensive for them to get a divorce. Maybe their old business is like intertwined and everything, so it may be very expensive to get a divorce. And you know, they say it's cheaper to keep her, so why not? The thing is, Kim has also invested so much into this marriage. I think there was a time whereby she paid off some of Kanye's debt, so she may not be there emotionally, but yeah, she's still in the marriage financially. And you know, I really, really hope this is not a publicity stunt. It's not going to rub off on Kanye in a good way. It's going to make him look like, I don't know, it's not good for his brand. So I hope it's not a publicity stunt, because I can never trust Kris Jenner. She always has something up her sleeve. And you know, I really hope Kanye gets better. And if they're you know, they're going to get a divorce, I really, really hope Kanye has a higher clad prenup, because Kim is not going to go down without a fight. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end this video. If there's more on this story, I'm definitely going to publish, come here and have a chat with you guys, and just explain everything. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.